Hello and welcome to yet another edition of Horizon, the video zine of GM Financial Services. The theme that we've chosen for this month is based on a grand vision, a grand objective that the insurance regulator has set for itself. Insurance for all. The year they have chosen for this is 2047, which is a landmark year as it is the centenary year of India's independence. India would complete 100 years as an independent nation in 2047. Grand objective, insurance for all by 2047 means three things. Number one, all citizens of India have an appropriate life insurance, appropriate health insurance, and appropriate property insurance. Number two, every enterprise customer for the insurance industry also gets appropriate insurance solutions. And number three, to make India's insurance sector globally competitive and globally attractive. Now, these are the subsets of that grand vision. Incidentally, the entire grand vision of insurance for all by 2047 is a subset of a bigger agenda that the government of India has set for itself. IRDAI believes that in order to achieve that target, the three pillars of the entire insurance ecosystem need to be strengthened. And these three pillars are: number one, the insurance companies that issue insurance policies to the policy holders, which are the second pillar. Insurance companies, pillar number one, the policy holders, pillar number two. But the intermediaries that connect the two are the third pillar. And that actually means IRDAI believes that insurance companies, intermediaries, and the insurance customers or consumers, if all three are empowered, it is possible to achieve this target. So once the three objectives within the broader objective are set, and IRDA has realized the importance of strengthening the three pillars, it has come up with 5 strategies to achieve these objectives. And these 5 strategies are, to begin with, making right products available to the right consumers. The so-called suitability or appropriateness of the product to the needs of the consumer. Once that is achieved, whatever risks need to be covered, there should be products available for that requirement. The second strategy is to build or create a grievance redressal mechanism that is robust. A combination of these two strategies, the right product for the right needs and robust grievance redress mechanism, can help build and enhance the trust of the consumer in the system. And once that happens, the spread can be much faster and wider. The third strategy is to facilitate ease of doing business in the insurance sector. The first two are more focused towards the consumer. The third is more towards the players, the intermediaries and the insurance companies. Now, whether one wants to set up an insurance company or to get into distribution or any other intermediation role, or there are investors who want to invest with these companies, the process should be easy. Running businesses should be easy. So that's the strategy number 3. Strategy number 4 would be to build regulatory architecture which is aligned to the dynamics of the market. And this word dynamic is important here. Markets are never static. They are ever changing. Regulations must be able to respond to the dynamism of the market. Regulation must be nimble enough to take care of the changing dynamics of the market, requirements of the market, requirements of the consumer. At the same time, it should be strong enough to help boost the consumer confidence. The fifth, at the same time, is to encourage innovation, bring in competition, and improve the efficiency of the distribution system. When these happen, a strong competition, innovation, and efficiency, when all three go up together, the costs come down dramatically, and when the costs come down, the consumer eventually benefits. But in order to achieve these three, technology must play a big role. At the same time, the regulatory regime, and this is what IRDAI has mentioned in their document, regulatory regime needs to be changed from rule-based regime to principle-based regime. With these 5 strategies, it should be possible to move faster on the path to achieve the agenda by 2047. Well, these are some of the steps that IRDAI has taken. Let's look at what the government of India has done. In last few years, the government of India has come up with some specific schemes to ensure security of the citizens of India against certain financial risks. The kind of products which have been launched, and we are categorizing these into 3 different buckets. Number 1, the personal insurance category, where 3 important products have been launched. Number 1, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. Number 2, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. And number 3, life insurance cover which is linked to the Jan Dhan Yojana accounts. 2 of these are life insurance and 1 is the health insurance policy. These policies are available at extremely low premium, though the cover is not high, but at least whatever cover is available is far higher than 0. Today, the coverage of insurance in India is below the global averages. But with these initiatives, it's possible to not just cross the global average, but considering the volume of people that we have, the mass of people that we have, we will be able to take the global average also up. Personal insurance to now old age security or old age income security, where there are 2 different products which have been launched. One is Varishta Pension Bima Yojana and second is Pradhan Mantri Vay Vandana Yojana. These 2 are catering to the income security in the old age for Indian citizens. And the third category of risk management schemes are related to the farmers. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana and crop insurance scheme which is weather based. These are covering the base, the bottom of the pyramid as we would like to call it. And once that base is covered, which is significantly large, the rest of the area would get covered through the initiatives of IRDAI. A few other regulatory changes that IRDAI has brought in. Number one, video-based KYC to facilitate the onboarding of consumers, which can happen seamlessly and faster. Number two is, in order to reduce confusion in the market for the first-time insurance buyers, standard insurance products or standardized insurance products have been launched. And number three, insurance companies are now allowed to reward consumers for good behavior. For example, if a health insurance consumer is taking care of one's health properly, then the insurance companies can offer no claim bonuses or reduce the premium in the subsequent years, depending on the structure of the product and what the consumer opts for. So overall, what are we looking at? 6 different aspects would lead to growth of the insurance market in India. Number one, various government initiatives. Number two, the regulatory approach, which is more conducive and market oriented. Number three, which is the big India story, the mass population or the great demographic story of India. Number four, the ease of doing business should result into more mergers and acquisitions within the insurance sector. Fifth, new products coming in, new products being launched, innovative products being launched. And number six, the distribution channels being more efficient and more vibrant. This, a combination or confluence of these 6 factors would eventually lead to growth of insurance in India, and growth of insurance in India actually ties in so well with this theme of insurance for all. What does that mean for the consumer? What does that mean for the citizen of India? When a basic safety net is provided, simply the availability of that safety net allows one to take bigger leaps of faith, take higher risks, take initiatives which are hitherto not possible simply because one is afraid of falling. Availability of basic insurance takes care of that safety net. And if we are able to achieve this by 2047, it would be, if I may use another term, it would be a UPI moment for the country. The revolution that UPI has brought in the payments mechanism, insurance for all, can actually bring in the economy per se. Thank you very much.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.